but a lot of this stuff and how to dress appropriately for it and how to layer, and then the kind of pack that you need is just a basic pack. This is just a regular my North Face pack. This is my everyday backpack. This is what I take to work every day, and this is what I carry on day hikes. But then there are bigger packs that you could take, which are frame packs, which are more of an overnight kind of pack, and it carries a lot more stuff. So for a typical day hike, you can expect to carry around 15 to 20 pounds extra weight around with you, depending on how far we're going. If we're just going to do a simple like out and back hike on the pinnacle, which takes like about 3 or 4 hours to do, you don't really need much more than a couple bottles of water and maybe a granola bar or a sandwich or something like that. It's always good to pack light, so you got to make sure you don't want to carry a can of stew with you. You want to carry peanut butter and jelly and crackers. We like to sometimes make some food. Fluffernutter cracker on saltines is a great snack to take out on the Appalachian Trail, and you always meet trail hikers. You always give them stuff to eat and stuff like that. So anyway, so this is the checklist, and it's sort of, most of it's self-explanatory, but some of it may not be so much self-explanatory, or maybe you have questions about it, or what you think we might need. But anyway, that's sort of my little speech. I think it'd be cool to do this as our first little get-together as a group, just to go for a hike. You've been on the Appalachian Trail?
I haven't. Well, it's been like a long time, but I haven't been there yet.
How far have you gone? Or I mean, where?
I don't even remember. It was at Hamburg.
Oh yeah. At the pinnacle.
You mentioned the pinnacle.
The pinnacle
yeah,
is like the spot.
Yep.
The pinnacle is where I'd want to start, because that's a good, basic, fundamental backpack day hike. You can hike the Appalachian Trail. You can hike out to the pinnacle and back.
It's good to have different terrain too.
Yeah.
There's there's parts that are like a road, and then there's climbing up rocks.
Yeah, it starts at the Hamburg Reservoir, and you hike out of the Hamburg Reservoir, which is a access road for vehicles, so it's a gravel road.
Yep.
And then once you get up to the top, what we would do for that hike is we would take, there are three ways to get to the pinnacle. Well, there's many ways to get to the pinnacle, but there are three main from the reservoir to get to the pinnacle. There's the straight route, which is straight up the hill to the left of the reservoir, which takes you up to what's called a helicopter pad. And that's where the helicopters land when they need to rescue people off the mountain, which I don't think they do anymore, but I think now it's for like access vehicles to bring water or something. I don't really know what they use it for. Mostly it's for trail hikers to camp. I don't even think you can fit a helicopter on there anymore. And then that's about a 5-mile loop that gets you up. I think that's 3.5 to get to the pinnacle and then back. So it's like a 7-mile loop. And then there's a second loop which goes up to Pulpit Rock, which is the first stop, and that goes straight up a fire tower road. And then you get past these 2 observatory towers, and then you're at Pulpit Rock, which is the first spot, and you're looking down at the valley. And then you hike out to the pinnacle, which is another 3.5 miles out. So that ends up being like a 7 or 8 mile loop. And then the main loop, which is 9.5 miles, is part of the Appalachian Trail. So you hike out to the right, you walk along the Appalachian Trail, you get to experience the trail, and then at the end you cut across.